back to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making some stuffed bell peppers, and we are going to be using all of these bell peppers that I pulled from the garden. So let's get started. All right, friends, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your bell peppers, cut the tops off, and remove all of the seeds and the stems. I went ahead and did that with all of my bell peppers. That way they were prepped and ready to go, and that's how they look. I've got a lot of beautiful bell peppers that we're gonna go ahead and stuff today. Now to get started on your filling, I'm gonna be using some ground beef. I have 4 pounds of ground beef. I buy my ground beef in bulk, and then I freeze them in 1 pound baggies. To this, you're also going to add 1 cup of onion. Now go ahead and get this on your stove and start cooking. You want to brown your ground beef. All right, friends, so our ground beef is all done browning, and I went ahead and drained any of the fat that I didn't want in here. Now we're going to go ahead and add our seasonings. I've got pepper. I have about 1 teaspoon of pepper, and then I have some Knorr's beef bouillon. This is going to be my salt, so I'm going to go ahead and add 2 teaspoons. Next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of onion powder. I already have onions in there, but this will just kind of kick it up a notch. And a teaspoon of garlic powder. Next, I'm going to add a whole can of crushed tomatoes. This was a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I add 4 ounces of canned tomato juice and 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Now at this time, you can go ahead and add any other vegetables that you want to add to your stuffed bell peppers. You can add zucchini, you can add mushrooms, you can add whatever you like to that stuffing. I have cut the tops off of all of my bell peppers and I chopped up the tops. That's what I have here. I'm going to put a couple handfuls of the bell peppers into the sauce. Always taste your mixture to make sure it's balanced and it has all the flavor that you want. If you need to add more salt, more pepper, garlic, whatever you need to add, you can add it at this point. I have 2 cups of cooked rice. This is Mexican style rice, so we'll add some more flavor to it, but you can always use wild rice, white rice, whatever rice that you like to this mixture. Last thing that you're going to go ahead and add to your mixture is your cheese. You're also going to be putting cheese on top of your stuffed bell peppers, but I like a little bit of cheese inside as well. So I did 2 handfuls of cheese and just get everything incorporated in. All right, friends, so now our next step is to go ahead and start filling our peppers. So you want to put them bottoms down, and then you're going to take a nice spoon and you're going to start filling them up. Now I'm putting them back into this tray because we're going to pop this into the freezer. So make sure you have a dish that is freezer safe, and in the freezer they're going to stay for about 2 to 3 hours. You want to make sure that they are almost completely frozen on the top and around. That way we can then stick them into freezer lock bags, and that's how we will store them. All right, friends, so all of my peppers are done. They are all stuffed and they are ready for the freezer. I'm going to go ahead and put a layer of cling wrap over the top of these, and I'm going to stick them in the freezer for 2 to 3 hours. I want them to be almost all the way frozen before I pull them out. At that time, I will take them out and I'll put them into freezer bags. So I'll see y'all back in a couple hours. All right, friends, so it has been 3 hours and our bell peppers are now frozen. So now we can take them out of here and put them into our Ziploc bags. I went ahead and labeled them and dated them so I know exactly what's in here and when I put them in here. So let's go ahead and take these out and put them inside the bags. All right, friends, and there we go. Our bell peppers are now ready to go into the freezer, and you can take them out and use them whenever you want. So what you'll want to do is take out the desired amount that you want to cook, put them in a dish, and let them completely defrost in your refrigerator. Once they have defrosted, you can go ahead and pop them into the oven at 350 degrees and bake them for 30 minutes. You can put some tomato sauce around it, at the bottom of it, whatever you'd like, and that will be your sauce for your stuffed bell peppers. Also, go ahead and put some cheese on top once you're ready to bake them. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you enjoyed this idea for being able to utilize your peppers that you get from the garden when you have a ton and you just don't know what to do with all of them. And this way you have dinner ready at any time you need it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. As always, I hope all is well and have a blessed day.